guys, my name is Mary. I'm going to be doing the first half of October reading for you all. October 1st through the 15th reading for Pisces. How are you all today? I am doing wonderful. Oops. I hope you guys are too. This is for your sun, moon, and rising signs. It's not going to resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate, you might want to try your other signs, okay? Popped out, so we're taking it. I've already meditated on the cards, you all, before I start the video. Sometimes I can shuffle and sometimes I can't. Oh, bless my heart, they fly all over the place. New cards, I guess. Cards that we're using today are the Arcanum Tarot, the Energy Oracle, and the Angel Answer Oracle cards. For some reason, these give me a hard time. This one. They're a little bit thicker than the others, and they don't like to pop out as easy. There we go. Oops, not that one, this one. Okay, let's see what we got. Four of Wands. Six of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. This one popped out. Two of Cups. Five of Swords, and the Star card. Let me make sure they're straight. Hold on one second. I know if you had to sit there and stare at them, you want them to be straight, so bear with me. Alright, they look pretty good, I think. The Knight of Swords, and you're clarifying. The Nine of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Contract. Adjacent possibilities. Perfect timing. And you're ready. Give me just a minute, okay? For some reason, I'm thinking that for some of you guys anyway, maybe not for everyone, but for some of you guys, you've been going through a little bit of a difficult period. In different ways, of course. I mean, it can't be the same way for everyone. But for some reason, over the last few readings, there's been a lot of ups and downs, I've had a feeling. But here's the good news, you all. I think that the downs, you know, are coming to an end. I think you're going to see more ups than downs. I have a feeling that things are changing. Your life is changing in a much more happier, more I'm trying to think of the right words to say, but I'll just put it this way. When I look at these cards, it gives me a great feeling. I mean, you have this Five of Swords, yes, and you have this Nine of Swords, but you know what? Overall, in general, look at these beautiful cards. Two of Cups, the Star, the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Four of Wands. It's almost like that. I feel like you're starting in a new cycle or in a new chapter in your life. Even though we don't have that card, that's how I'm feeling with these cards. I'm feeling like that you're moving forward in life in a particular circumstance. You're moving forward. You've got you're building upon something. When I see this Four of Wands, it can mean marriage, you all. It sure can, especially with the Two of Cups here. It can mean that some of you guys might be getting engaged or getting married, especially with this contract over here, right? So these could be a wedding, an engagement. It could also be a new business partner, a new business, possibly. So it gets me excited when I see these cards. And then you see the perfect timing and you're ready, along with this financial stability that some of you guys have right now, along with moving forward and not looking back and taking a new journey. And then your hopes and wishes and dreams coming true. So these cards really make me feel good about the situation that possibly you've been in the past, that you have felt like you needed a change, or you needed to do something different, or you needed to handle something different. Is now the time to do that. So for some of you, like I said earlier with these three cards, whether it be a romantic partner, a business partner, a friendship partner, there's something exciting about that. Of course. Some of you guys might be moving somewhere different. Might be traveling. Might be packing up all your stuff and saying, you know what, I want to move to this location or this new country or this new area and do something different, or open up a store, or, things like that. But I get excited too when I see this financial security. The Nine of Pentacles makes me feel like that you've done a lot of this on your own, possibly. You've come a great distance to be where you are today. Maybe you own your own company. Maybe you're you have a big name in your job title, to where you've been able to start saving, or you can start seeing things like you're not spending every single penny that you make all the time. You know what I mean? You know how sometimes you have a job and it doesn't pay enough and you're going paycheck to paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. I feel like for a lot of you guys are actually starting to be able to save money. You're not having to spend every penny. And that's a good feeling. Because that's a big stress in your life. When you stress about money, you're stressing about a lot of, that's a reason why a lot of people get ulcers, or they have heart issues, or they have panic attacks and things like that. It's because of finances. So I don't see that for a lot of you being an issue at this moment, which is great. That's a big, big plus. And then with this Star card, I can see it in two different ways. I see it like in one way, hold on. When I see this card, I feel like it's almost like the universe is pointing you in a direction that will help you the most, or a direction that you need to go down, a path that you need to take for yourself. Sometimes we lose the important things in our life as far as who we are, what we stand for, our potential, our way of living, our way of life, our way of speaking, our way of treating people. Sometimes we lose that a little bit. And when I get this Star card, it almost makes me feel like you're going to be, I wanted to say jolted a little bit, but not really, in a really gentle way. I don't mean that like in an abrupt, I mean it like you're going to be like, you know what? I don't like the way I'm doing this. I don't like the way I'm handling that. I don't like these, whatever it is. And you're going to start changing back to to your original self. And when you do that, you're going to start feeling so much better about yourself. Start loving yourself again. You'll start having confidence again. You'll start having faith and happiness and security. And it's all in how you feel about yourself. So for some of you, and I'm not saying all of you are going through this right now, but for some of you, once you open up once you open up to your old self, if that makes sense, you're going to feel so much better about yourself. It's going to be unbelievable. You really are. On the flip side of this star card, I do believe that this is the universe guiding you and leading you down the right path. But I also believe that this is your hopes and your wishes and your dreams coming true. This is what you have been possibly thinking about for a while. For some of you, it is a great relationship. For some of you, it is a business partner and opening a new business of some sort. So it's almost like your wishes are coming true. And sometimes we have to go through that little bit of a hiccup, I like to say, in order to get to the next steps in our life. And your hiccup is done and over with. It's time to move forward because you're ready. And this is perfect timing. And then when I get this adjacent possibilities, sometimes this means thinking outside the box, doing something outside the box. You know how, especially as we get older, a lot of us, we have a pattern or the way of doing things, you know, that same old go to work every day, you come home, you eat supper, you go to bed, you get up, you know, that thing. You know, sometimes you're just in that rhythm and you just never get out of that rhythm. Almost feel like that some of you guys need to look outside the box, possibly with this new relationship, however that is for you. Possibly that new business partner. Thinking about something outside the box that maybe not everybody is doing. Maybe thinking outside the box to live in a different environment. These cards get me really excited. I have a really, really good feeling about them. Some of you guys have a project. This just flashed in my head, so I have to say it. I may be talking to one person. Some of you guys have a project. You're going to be signing a contract, and you're going to be making a lot of money for either an idea or finishing a project. Maybe it's a website or something like that. I'm not quite sure. Maybe this is where you would go on Shark Tank and sell your ideas, right? Maybe not sell them completely, but hold on one second. I'm trying to figure out what this Nine of Swords is all about. I think this is the past. I think this is you guys waking up, especially with the Knight of Swords. He could possibly be bringing in a message. He could be bringing in a message that might be helping you move past these issues, that you've not been sleeping good or eating right or stressing out about something that you may not have any control over. Because when I get this King of Pentacles right here, Pentacles are earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, male or female. I have a feeling that a lot of you guys may be dealing with an earth sign. And if not, they have these qualities. Very down to earth, very grounded. They like the nicer things in life, but they work hard for them. They're very, I'm trying to think of the right word, but I can't think of it, so sorry, I'll move on. They don't judge. They don't look at you and go, oh, yeah, you're not good enough for me, or anything like that. They're not that type of people. Now, what's What's this all about? You guys are fighting or arguing or quarreling with someone else or with yourself. Are you going back and forth? Should I do this? Should I do this? Yeah, I'm going to do this. Wait a minute, I'm not going to do this. That's kind of how I'm feeling with this Five of Swords. Almost like you're going back and forth in your own mind trying to figure out the step you're supposed to take, the path that you're supposed to take. But guess what? Just like I said with this star card, the universe is going to lead you down the right path or show you the next step if you'll allow it to. If you won't be stubborn and you go with your instincts and your intuition. And you guys know you're a water sign, so you guys have this intuition like not many other people have. You can feel the right way to go. Whether it's the way you thought you wanted to go or not, you know in your gut what to do. But sometimes our mind, and that could be where he's coming in as well, our mind takes over. And you try to be more logical instead of going with your gut or your instincts. So it's mind over heart, maybe. So you're kind of going back and forth going, well, that don't make sense. But you know it does. Does that make sense? It sounded silly when I said it, but I hope you guys understood it. Your gut, your instincts, your intuition will always lead you, in my mind anyway, down the right road or down the right path if you'll go with it, if you'll open up to it, and if you don't fight it. And I don't need to tell you all that. You already know that. You already know. Give me 1 minute, okay? I want to rearrange. This King of Pentacles may be someone that you're dealing with, but it could also be your energy, your groundedness, your down to earth, your slow, methodical way of doing things, making sure you're doing it the right way, not just jumping into something. I believe this is you arguing with yourself in your own mind, personally. I mean, some of you guys could be having a little tiff or a disagreement with someone, but I'm feeling like it's your... These are beautiful cards, you guys. I don't even know. I mean, I almost feel like I'm going to put... I almost feel like, especially with this Two of Cups, this Four of Wands, this contract, even the adjacent possibilities, I almost feel like that you're getting into some kind of a friendship, partnership, relationship, and maybe that's why you're going back and forth in your mind. Should I, shouldn't I? Should I ask them to marry me, shouldn't I? Should I get into business partner with these guys, shouldn't I? Maybe you're signing a lease for a new building or something. But with this contract, I really think that there may be, for some of you guys anyway, some kind of a legal commitment or new opportunity. And you're going back and forth in your mind because of this relationship. If this is a romantic partner, I think they're perfect for you, by the way. This Four of Wands makes me feel like, some people say it's a wedding, and it can be, especially with these other cards. But I always see it as a reason to have a party or a celebration. So it could be engagements, it could be a wedding, it could be a baby, it could be a graduation, a new home, those kind of things. I see this as a foundation that you're going to start growing on. You've got a basic foundation, and now you're going to start building it, building it, and building it. And I don't think this is an issue anymore. This is your own mind and your own stress and your own heartache. Because I believe with this Knight of Swords, a message either came in, or the truth came out, or a clarity moment came in, or you're using your mind and you're saying, you know what, I can't control this aggravation. I'm not going to worry about it anymore. Possibly because you're dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, male or female. I have a feeling that they're the person that you're dealing with. And if they aren't, if they're not this sign, they have their energy. And then this Nine of Pentacles too, you're like patting yourself on the back because you've done something for yourself. Possibly you've graduated and got your license for something. Maybe you've opened that new business and you're doing well for yourself. Maybe you've got some kind of inheritance, and but there's something about this that makes me feel like you're patting yourself on the back. You're pretty proud of yourself. You're financially secure, stable. And then I get the Star card. If there is anything you don't like about yourself, heal yourself. Fix whatever you don't like about yourself. Because once you start loving yourself again, you'll have more confidence. And you'll realize that the universe is leading you down the right path for you. Your hopes and wishes and dreams and prayers are coming true. And you're moving forward to a new location, to a new person, to a new business partner possibly. You're moving forward, you're not looking back, taking this new journey, and it's perfect timing because you're ready. And you could be thinking outside the box, or you may need to think outside the box. This is a great reading, Pisces. I believe this is one of the better readings that we've had in a few readings. So I think if you've been stuck in a little bit of a hole, in a little bit of a rut, I believe things are changing for you now. And I really do believe that now is the time that you'll start seeing and feeling and being happier with life in general. Seriously. All right, you guys, this is a great reading. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have. This is your first half of October reading for Pisces, October 1st through the 15th reading for Pisces. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I hope you guys come back and see me. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.